Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, The House of Flagrant. This is Tamika. And before I get into today's video, which is going to be a shopping haul, I absolutely had to take the time to thank every person that supported me on my first YouTube upload, which was a clean with me. If you didn't get a chance to check it out, I will link it in the card above in the right hand corner. So if you do have some time, go ahead and check that out. It's just a speed cleaning video of me going through hitting my kitchen and my family room. Going into today's video, what you see me doing now is just kind of prepping to go out and make a couple of runs. I am getting my hand sanitizer together, and then I have plans to go to a couple of places, with the first place being FedEx. This rug that I'm unwrapping here, I ordered this from Overstock a couple of days ago, and I noticed when it came in that it was not the right color. I was trying to order a rug that would match my existing rug in my entryway, which is a yellow and gray. But this rug, as you're going to see in a minute, is not yellow and gray at all. It's actually a blue colored rug. And as I was getting ready to leave out of the house, I grabbed the rug and a thought came to me. I'm like, I can actually probably use this rug in my son's room because I am going to be decorating his room in a blue and white theme. So I went on ahead and I unraveled the rug just, to take a good look at it, because I had not unraveled it because I knew it was wrong. But yeah, I decided to go ahead and keep this rug. And when I start decorating my son's room, of course, I will update you on that decor. A couple of runs on the agenda today, with the first being Marshall's, which I did go to but realized it was closed. So then I had to readjust my plans. And so my second stop was Old Navy, where I had to buy a couple of summer clothes for the kids. Old Navy was open. They did have their social distancing practices in place. And it was actually a fairly pleasant shopping experience. It wasn't crowded at all. I was able to pick up a few nice things for the kids. They did have sales 20 to 50% off in the store. So yeah, I think that was a successful run. And then after leaving Old Navy, my next stop was at home, where I spent the majority of my time. My main purpose for going into this store was to find some accessories for my side tables. But as you can see, as soon as I walked in the door, I was easily distracted by those beautiful yellow flowers. Yellow is one of the sounding colors in my home, so I'm always attracted to it. And here you just see me going through, taking a look at some of the different mirror options that they have. My God, they have tons of mirrors. In my mind, I started thinking that maybe I could use one of these mirrors in my entryway. So I wasn't necessarily in the market for mirrors, but they're so blingy and shiny that it's hard not to be distracted by them. So yeah, I'm just going up and down the aisles, checking out their different mirror options here. So this is one part of the store that gets me really excited. I love all of these different decor pieces that you can use to accessorize your home, like this really cute peace sign in gold. They had another option in a different tone of gold. I just felt like those would be cute options for my home office. And yeah, they just have a really abundance of decor that you can use to enhance or accessorize your home. And so I'm actually just going down this aisle, perusing all of the different options. I didn't necessarily buy anything today, but just kind of like collected ideas in the event I do come back and want to grab something. I did spot some blue and white vases that I think I'm going to come back and get for my son. And those are right there to the left. So I spotted those as I was playing back the video. So I think I'm going to come back to the store and use those as decor for my son's room, that room that I'm doing in blue and white. Now this piece right here, it really caught my eye. It looks like a glass planter. And I know that right off the bat that what attracted me to it is those gold stands that's holding the glass that's within it. So I'm just gonna let you know right now. I did go ahead and keep this, so you're going to see me haul this piece later on. So if I haven't said it already, my style is more of a modern glam style. So this aisle right here is really speaking to me. It has all of these lamps that have the glitz and the glam to it. And so this one particular lamp base really caught my eye. So you see me checking that one out. And so I'm just going to go down the aisle and kind of see what different lamp base options they have. And then I wasn't really in the market for the lamps. Let me take that back because I do want to put lamps on my side tables in my family room. Although I didn't come here specifically for lamps today, I did make up in my mind that if I found something that was worthy enough that I would go ahead and purchase it. And here you see me just comparing two options that I kind of narrowed it down to, and you'll see which option I chose later on in the haul. So I'm pretty much done and at home, and my next stop is going to be Bed Bath & Beyond because I had purchased this Simple Human 58-liter dual compartment trash can. When it came, though, it had this disgusting dent in it, and I immediately sent it back to the facility for a replacement. However, that replacement is taking forever to come, so I went into the store to see if I could finish the transaction that way. But without the actual product, they were unable to do it. But that is a headache and a story for another time. Okay, so I'm just going to go through this haul in the order of the stores that I stopped at. So that's going to be Old Navy, which again, I stopped here because the boys needed summer clothes. And so I was able to find a nice amount of t-shirts for the boys at some really good prices. So I got this Flash t-shirt for my 11-year-old. $14.99, but I do believe it was either like 20 or 30% off. So I did pick that up for him. Just a nice little cozy, comfortable pretty t-shirt that he can wear. He is 11. He does not care at all about the way that he looks. He's just more into being comfortable. So I did try to keep that in mind as I was shopping for him. I did get him a pair of like stretchy gym shorts. Again, these were only $14.99. I'm pretty sure, again, most of everything that I bought from Old Navy was either 20, 30% off. Some of the stuff was even 50% off. So again, some nice little comfortable shorts at a really reasonable price. So I got that for him. I also picked up this Pokemon t-shirt, which I'm sure he's going to like. He's really into Pokemon. And if you can see, this is actually sequins on this shirt. I don't know how he's gonna feel about that, but I like it. Mama likes sequins. So I got that for him. I also got my 11-year-old another, this is Pokemon too, just in a different color. Nice blue tie-dye. I picked him up also this Donkey Kong shirt. I've noticed lately the kids have been playing some of the games that we used to play back in the day, and showing it to me like I don't know anything about it. And I'm like, yeah, I used to play that when I was your age, so it's not new to me. But they are into our old games now, so I did find this Donkey Kong shirt because I know that I've seen him playing this, so I thought he would appreciate this. And then Super Mario Brothers. I know he's gonna love this. Both my 11-year-old and my 6-year-old are really heavy into the Super Mario Brothers games, Nintendo games, so I had to pick this up for him. And then the last thing that I got for him was just another pair of these really comfortable, stretchy gym shorts, but in the color blue. And when I shop for them, especially my 11-year-old, because it's so hard to find stuff for him, I usually like to start with the shirts, and then I'll try to find shorts that can pair with, you know, more than one of these shirts that I bought him. Like this blue shirt, shorts, he could wear it with this top. He could wear it with this top here. He could also wear it with, you know, the Pokemon, or he could wear this top with the red shorts. So again, I just try to make sure that I'm buying things that he can, what's the word? Interchangeably wear these clothes, so I'm getting the most bang for my buck, because again, he is really hard to shop for. So yeah, that's what I got for the 11-year-old. And then I'm just gonna move into what I got for my baby. For the baby, again, I just like to go in first and just grab as many t-shirts as I can for them. Got him this little cool earth shirt. That was only $5. They had a wall full of t-shirts that were only $5. So I literally went in and cleaned up and got as many as I could in his size, which is like a 6'7". So those are some shorts. I'll come back to those. I got him a couple of pairs of shorts, which is super easy to shop for. I also got him another little cool orange t-shirt, Supersonic, Space Shuttle on it. Again, $5 for that. And then my little one is obsessed with Mario, so he's absolutely going to love this. I'm probably going to catch his reaction on camera when I show him this t-shirt. Mom to the rescue. Superhero mom. And then also, he is a big fan of Sonic, so he's going to love this one too. Again, I'm going to catch his reaction on camera when I show him this one. So I got this one. And what else? Another cool little light, little comfortable t-shirt for $5. Another $5 t-shirt. Space t-shirt. And one more shirt, which is just a little cool dinosaur. I think this was $5 as well. So yeah, I got him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shirts for $5. You do the math. You cannot beat that. So yeah, that's a really good deal. And then I went in and picked up these shorts for my 6-year-old. These little blue tie-dye or army fatigue looking shorts. These are very comfortable with a drawstring. They're almost like jogger style material, so it's really comfortable, which is what's important for me when I'm shopping for the boys. I like them to look nice, but I know it's important for them to be comfortable, so I'm looking for both when I'm shopping for them. So I also got this pair of elastic drawstring gray, like khaki looking like shorts. Again, really comfortable, very cheap. And then this khaki colored, again, drawstring shorts with the elastic waistband. Yeah, those. And then another type of jogger type shorts, again with the elastic waistband and the drawstring. So yeah, those are the things that I picked up from the boys from Old Navy. Again, like I said, I've been shopping Old Navy for them for a little over a year, and I'm pleased with it, you know. I'm always able to find what I need for my 6-year-old. It's hit or miss for the 11-year-old, but as you can see, I was able to find him a nice amount of things, and I'll have to go probably online and to supplement for what I didn't get. But so far, I'm happy with what I have for them. So moving into my finds for home decor. Again, I did do my home decor shopping at home. The stores are open. They are practicing social distancing. I did have my mask. Most of the people in the stores did have their masks. It wasn't really crowded today, so it was actually a decent shopping experience. But the very first thing that I saw that caught my eye was this little, I guess you can call it like a boat. It is ceramic. It's very heavy. And usually when I'm shopping for decor pieces, in addition to looking for something that fits my color scheme, it has to be something that it has to look like quality. I don't just want to pick up things just because it's the color that I'm going for in my house. It has to like give me that feeling of somewhat of a high-end feeling. And I really like this detail in this vase, on top of the fact that it is really, really heavy. And this was only $20. So I picked this up, and again, it does have my colors. It has like brushed gold and like an off-white color to it. My thought process is that I was going to put this on my table in the middle of my kitchen table. I do have a rectangular kitchen table, and I've been wanting something to put down the center of that table just to pick up on all the colors in the rest of the house, and just to add something extra to the table. So I'm gonna play with this on the table to see if I like it there. If not, because it does pick up on all the colors in my house, I will find somewhere else that I can use it. But yeah, that's the first thing that caught my eye. The second thing was this little stand right here. This gold base here. You take this glass vase and you sit it in this stand. It is the cutest little thing ever. I don't know if I'm gonna use it as like a candle holder, or maybe I will use it to put flowers, or maybe, I don't know, but it is just the cutest little thing. I may just use it just as it is and just display it just like this. But I just thought it was the cutest little thing. Of course, the gold matches the decor in my house. And this glass vase, it's cracked glass, if you can see that. It's really cute. But it is super, super heavy. Again, when I'm shopping at stores like at home or Marshalls or anything of that nature, I want things that, you know, don't necessarily look like they came from these type of stores. I am looking for something that's kind of unique in a sense, but I want it to feel more quality. And this, again, I think this was $19.99. So very, very cute. My thought process for this is that I would put it on one of my end tables. Again, my main reason for going into at home is because I wanted to find some accessories for my end tables. So I'm thinking I'm going to sit this there. But again, it's all about trial and error. If it looks good, if it works well there, but we will see. But that was my thought process for this piece. So the next thing that I saw were these coasters. So these are, they feel like marble, and they're circular. I do have these coasters already, but I have them in the square shape and I use them on my kitchenette table. But again, knowing that I was shopping for my side tables, I wanted to have at least 2 coasters to put on each table, just in the event that we have guests, or if maybe we want to bring a drink of wine or something in the family room. I wanted to be able to have coasters to sit those drinks on. So I thought that these were really nice. Again, as I do already have these in a different shape, so it just flows really well with what I already have. These were only $12.99. So the next thing that I saw were these lamps. I struggled between getting these lamps, and then there's another lamp that I saw. I'm gonna insert the footage from the store of the other lamp that I saw, but I ended up calling my husband on FaceTime and I'm like, look at these lamps. What do you think? Which one do you like? Help me. I couldn't make the decision. I kept picking the lamp up and putting it over on a stand to get a better idea of what it would look like. But ultimately we ended up, he and I, choosing this lamp. And my reason for choosing this lamp is because my color scheme in my lower level is, of course, I'm doing a mixed metals thing, which is really on trend right now. I also think it's a very classic look as well. But I'm doing a mixed metals look. And if you can see, I don't know if you can see this or not, but this vase has this gold textured polish on the top, but the base underneath, that is like a gray flat color that's showing through there. So it has that mixed metals look to it already. And if I can show you my rug too, it goes really nicely with my rug. So I just thought this would be a better buy. So I did go ahead and pick up 2 of these. These were $39.99. And again, sometimes you just have to, just about, having that eye to be able to discern, it's not always about, I guess what I'm trying to say, it's not always about spending a lot of money. It's sometimes about having the eye to know what coordinates well with your house, because you can make it look like it costs more than it really did. And I think these pieces are doing exactly that. They look like some really posh lamps. So I'm really happy with this buy. And as to lampshades, and if you look, it is a really light gray drum type lampshade on the outside, but the inside, I spent the most time in the store looking for lampshades for these because I wanted it to be right. And then I ended up, just as I was getting ready to call it quits and say, you know what, I'm not gonna force it, I'll just come back another day and look for lampshades then. Just as I was getting ready to do that, I ran into this one lampshade, and if you look here, this was clearance. So I found this one lampshade and I put it on the lamp. See if I can put it on here and you can see it. Just look how that gold is just playing off of the gold that's on the lamp base itself. So I saw that and fell in love with it. But then I'm like, okay, if you know anything about at home, you know it's sometimes like searching for a needle in a haystack when you're trying to find a matching piece to something. So I went down every aisle, up and down every aisle, looking for another lampshade like this, and I did not see it. And again, I circled back around to where I picked up the lamp bases, and sitting over on another side, not even where the lampshades are, was the matching lampshade. And I do believe I got the last two, so I was, I was ecstatic about that. So I did pick up these, and my thought process is that they will go on my end tables, but we'll see, because I'm also thinking that they might be a little too large, so I might have to end up putting them on different set of end tables that I don't have yet. I'm still in the process of looking for end tables for the other side of my sofa. The lampshades again were on clearance, and they were, it says $21.99, but they were marked down probably 20%. So yeah, good find, good buy. Very happy about this buy. I also picked up another lamp, and this lamp I picked up for my loft upstairs. My thought process for decorating my upstairs is to transition from the mixed metals, from the gold and the silvers, and just transition into the silvers for my upper level. So I did buy this lamp for my loft. We currently do have a lamp upstairs that we're using temporarily, but I wanted to get something that was a little bit more stylish and that goes with the theme that I have in my mind. So I did pick this up. It is gray with these silver polished raised circles on it. I just thought it was really cute, and I just wanted to keep it real clean, simple, and modern. And I just got this gray drum shade to go over it. Let me bring it back so you can see. So yeah, that's what that's gonna look like. The lamp itself, $39.99, and the drum shade, $24.99. So again, another buy that I'm very happy and excited about. And then the last thing that I picked up was this table. This table, I had seen this before at home. This is a marble top that it has with the gold trim around it and the gold legs. I like this geometric design work with the legs. So again, I had seen this before, and I just had my eye on it, but wasn't necessarily ready to go ahead and make that purchase. But today I'm like, what the heck? There were only two in the store. This one particular one was in better shape than the other one, so I'm like, let me just go ahead and grab this, because at stores like at home, if you snooze you lose, because if I could have went back looking for it and it would have been gone. There's no telling if they would have replaced it or not. So I just went ahead and picked this up. This was only $79.99, if you can see that, but this table is so heavy. And again, I can't stress enough, like, when I'm making purchases like this, I'm really feeling for the weight, the volume of the piece to determine, if it's a good buy or not. But this was really heavy. This is a really sturdy piece, and I think it's gonna serve me well. My idea for it was to put it into my mud room. My initial idea, when we come into my mud room, we do need a solid surface area to like lay our keys and things of that nature as soon as we come into the door. And so I thought that this would serve that purpose well. But I'm also thinking that I could use it as like a cocktail table in between my two club chairs in my family room. But I don't know, I'm gonna play around with that. But again, very heavy, only $80. This is another example of buying low end, but it looks like it's a high end buy. So again, I'm very happy with this purchase. And that's really it. That's all I got today, guys. I am going to go ahead and play around with these things and see how they look in the house. And of course, I will check back in with you later. So after I got done playing around with all of the different looks with the lamps and the tables, I just kind of sat back on the sofa to kind of just get a feel for how I liked everything. I did like how the lamps look. I think they brought a different feel and texture to the family room for sure. But ultimately, I've decided not to go with them right there. Oh, I'm looking at the table right now. It looks really good in between those two accent chairs. What I did notice that I didn't initially notice is that that geographic design of those X's, it goes really well with the legs of the accent chairs. So I put that there to just live with it for a couple of days. My husband ended up liking it, and I actually think I like it as well. So I think I'm going to leave that there. But as for the lamps, like I said, I do like them. They do bring an added texture and a different feel to the family room, but I'm not really loving them on that side of the table. And as I said before, what I think I'm going to do is once I go ahead and buy the other side table that I want for the other side of my sofa, I'm going to go ahead and transfer those over to that table, and then I'll kind of come back to the drawing board for what I want to accessorize my end tables for this side of the sofa with. But again, I did like it. I'm very happy with the buy. And like I said before, it's really just trial and error to see what works well in what space. And again, I'm just going to move those over. And I think everything is coming along nicely. So I'm very happy with my progress so far. So that is it for this video, guys. Again, I want to thank you so much for stopping into my channel and for all of the support. If you like the content that I'm putting out so far, go ahead and make sure that you subscribe to my channel, and also make sure you like this video and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified the next time I upload new content. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. I hope that everyone is staying safe and well in these times, and I will see you again on the next video. Bye-bye.